So on the fender here, I decided to get rid of this, and I'm gonna go in with these. I'm gonna put these in here like this. But when you see this right here, there's a pretty large gap right here, and it's kind of flush right here. So what I did on the other side was I took a grinder to that and kind of filed it down as close to that, to the F there as I could.
What in the F is that?
Good, to try to bridge that gap some right there. And so what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if y'all can for
What did you just say?
the doors down here. And what I'm gonna end up doing is probably paint this in here red, same color as those, kind of get it matched. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to smooth that down some to take some of that large gap out right there. I was able to file this side down a little bit better. And you can see the F goes real close to that. You can't get very much more off of this one. You get a little bit more off of this one to make it look a little bit closer. Now there's a whole lot less gap in there, and I think that'll look better when we build the box for it. We ought to be able to cover that up a little bit more, make it look more flush. Easy peasy. modify that a hair, cut that out, see how that works. Just the inner fender, shouldn't be a problem. I got her done, or got her mocked up anyways. So we got this fender here from Wrench Apart. Just something we could cut up. Ain't got too much money involved in it. As you can tell, so I shaved this down and kind of curved it to try to keep the shape of the fender, and I think it looks pretty good. Instead of, I was going to try to do it like the factory fenders where there's no metal right here. So I think the door is going to open just fine without any piece of metal right here. So I don't know, we'll see. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. There's the side view. What I did figure out though was, so this is the body line right here. And so I made this cut right at the top of the body line, where I should have made the cut right down here and over, because now this is your body line, not this, that. So now it goes whoop, whoop, whoop. So the top of the body line is totally different. Once this all gets welded in and fabricated and painted and all, your body line's gonna change. So technically this should have went down to here, came down here, this sat down. And so on the next fender, we'll know to come down this width down, and then it'll keep that body line all the way down the fender. So, and but for the most part, I think it looks good. I think it'll look good on the fenders. Got it mocked up, figured out how I liked it, the whole 9 yards. As you can tell, it's not on my truck. After further deliberation, I have decided that this was probably not best for that. The look I'm going for with the build, the wheels and the tires and all of that, I just didn't think it was right. I will keep these for probably a future build, because I do like it. I do like the way they look, but not gonna make that happen. So, not for this one. Anyway, well, hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button. All that stuff's free today. I mean, today only, free. Deuces.